Hi everybody, I am Brian Mullins the Fox, back for the first time on the old political channel in quite some damn time, might I add. This voice is clearly AI, and not recorded by the real person, though the words are. This is the first of what will undoubtedly be many videos, entertaining what US politics and, for this one in particular, what a Vance presidency will look like in the year of our Lord 2027. After falling Maple Orange occurs as a result of this cataclysmically extreme culture shock had sent shockwaves with dead bodies. After Trump's potential assassination, Vance will inevitably take the role as the 48th President of the United States of America. And all of this, of course, being blamed on Christmas dinner, just like I predicted on May 17th, 2026, this will be the pivotal moment in my life, for sure. Let's get into some interesting hypotheticals as to who James David Vance will pick as the Vice President of the United States. If J.D. Vance unexpectedly became president, under the 25th Amendment he would nominate a new vice president who must be confirmed by a majority vote of both houses of Congress. And imagine the political theater there, especially if and when Christmas dinner becomes so politicized that it's certain that there'll be an annual nationwide fasting tradition to commemorate the first of many to come anniversary of falling Maple Orange by the end of 2027. Christians all across the country will take that extremely personally, possibly considering this the peak of or the unexpected consequence of the Muslim/Islamist takeover that's been talked about for quite some time. It has been happening, but it's in spite of the Muslim/Islamist takeover, and I have a very bad gut feeling that these politicians might try to stall the confirmation process of the 51st vice president. I don't know exactly how long Congress will take to get this through and not shit their motherfucking pants, but I hope it doesn't become a political issue for the 2028 presidential election. Imagine not having a vice president until 2029. That would be the absolute worst case ever, and will leave a permanent scar on and in American history. Now, to be fair, clear, and realistic, I'm not exactly saying which one he picks, because all this hasn't happened yet, so this at best is political speculation and is for entertainment purposes only. Here are at least 3 candidates he may have in mind. Number 1, Marco Rubio. Number 2, Stephen Miller. And finally number 3, Ted Cruz. Firstly and most importantly, Marco Rubio. If Vance picks Marco Rubio as potentially the 51st Vice President of the United States of America, that choice would send only one side of the political aisle into a moralistic and societal frenzy. The Democrat Party, the left, on the other hand, most of the Republican Party will be even more united and as one than they were before, even despite the Epstein files being a concurrent reminder of corruption on all sides. Assuming that the Republicans are able to fight off the up-and-coming socialist/communist takeover of the decaying Democrat Party in the 2026 midterm elections, they will be able to hold firm and even succeed in pushing Trump's agenda even for Trump himself, posthumously. Like if they were able to get the Save America Act even after Trump's assassinated, that would be the most based shit ever. He's the best candidate of the 3 that I handpicked to entertain Vance being president in 2027. Next, let's entertain the prospect of Stephen Miller, of all people, becoming the 51st Vice President of the United States of America in 2027. This one pick might potentially be the absolute worst one ever. Despite him being an outspoken critic of both sides of the political aisle, but him being picked as VP just guarantees that whoever's the next vice president will be the primary issue for the 2028 election. He may make a great choice for a commentator on Fox News, but as a vice president, his brash style of verbal and political comeuppance will surely backfire. Especially about the whole Christmas Day fasting thing. He's divisive among many, if not most Republicans and all Democrats for sure. I think Vance's main focus for what kind of VP he'll choose isn't necessarily one to divide for the sake of stoking division. But if he does way better than I think, and goes along with the whole fasting thing, he should be as best a choice for VP as Rubio could be. Finally, before I summarize and end this video, let's talk about the third and final one. Ted Cruz as potentially the 51st Vice President of the United States of America. He's not that different or unique of a choice for VP, but between Rubio and Miller, he's the mildest candidate yet. He is not going to be potentially as consequentially divisive as Miller, but he's probably not going to be as great a choice for VP that Rubio could ever be. All in all, at least Cruz isn't anywhere near as a rhino as John Thune is. Hopefully Vance doesn't pick a fucking rhino, because that would be a complete middle finger to Trump's entire agenda and how he'd like to have it passed to his desk before FMO. But with all that being said, I'm Brian Mullins the Fox. If you liked what you heard and seen, share it. If you disliked it, comment and reply as to why. I'm signing out. See you next time.